All right. Hey, quick question for you. Have you ever worked super hard to create an offer or a service that you're really proud of, yet only to feel like it gets lost in all the noise online? Well, if yes, my friend, I know how you feel. You poured your heart and soul into something amazing. It feels like you know that no one's paying you attention, that no one's paying any mind to you. Well, my friend, today I'm going to share with you. We're going to dive into how to get more eyeballs on your offer. All right, so that way you're not just proud of what you created, but you'll also begin to actually start making an impact and the income that you want. All right, so let's dive into this training today. I'm excited to share this with you. So what I'm going to do is this, really quick, hit the share button if you're watching this on social media right now and type in the chat where you're watching this from. And also, I want to know, what is your offer right now? If you currently have an offer right now, a coaching program, a course, or consulting services, or whatever the case may be, right? Type in the chat what it is that you offer right now. And on the scale from 1 to 10, with 1 meaning that your business is nowhere near where you want it to be, and 10 meaning you can ask for anything more. It's just amazing. Rate your business right now. Rate your business right now. And what I'm going to do, we're going to dive into this right away. So I'm not going to waste any time. So I'm going to share my slides. So that way, for you all who are watching right now on YouTube, or you're watching on Facebook or LinkedIn, anything like that, you also would be able to see, what I'm about to share, because I'm really excited to share this training with you. So, all right. So without further ado, let's dive into this training right away. All right. Hopefully, everything's good. Awesome. I'll be good. Yes. Awesome. 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 All right. Cool. All right. So let me share, and bam, we're going to dive into this right away. So, how to get more eyeballs on your offer. And this is for coaches and consultants who are already selling their offer right now and ready to grow their business right now. So if you're a coach or consultant, course creator, and you're currently selling your offer right now and you're ready to grow your business, then what I'm about to share with you is for you. So really quick, I'm going to run through this really quick because some of you might be your first time checking me out. So who am I? Well, I am Chris Harrell, also known as the Marketing Superman. This is my family right here. My wife, Shalana, and our 3 wonderful kids, Brianna, Desai, and Caleb. We reside in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex here. And I love my family. I love being there for my family. I love, being able to provide, being that dad, everything for my family and everything like that. Also, I'm a full-time online marketing coach and professional service provider. I've been full-time in my business since 2016. So I'm able to provide a wonderful service and to serve a lot of people who are doing wonderful and amazing things with their abilities and gifts and talents as well. I'm also a best-selling author of Kingdom Affirmations, in my best-selling book, Kingdom Affirmations. It's been an impact lives all over. I've created all kinds of online courses. In fact, I've created about 23 online courses. These are 10 right here that I actually I don't have enough room to put all 23 on here, but here's 10 of the courses that I've created right here. And I mentioned that I created books. Yeah, my book there is Kingdom Affirmations at kingdomaffirmations.com. And I've also I created coaching programs to help a lot of people be able to create their own signature offers. I've created coaching programs to help people grow and scale their business to 6 figures and multiple 6 figures. My flagship program is called a Rapid Success System. And what I do is I help coaches and consultants who are struggling with inconsistent sales fill their webinars, challenges, and events with ideal clients ready to buy their offers. And it's awesome. So like I said, I'm able to help a lot of people create more impact, more results, and just part of what God called me to do, to help others do the exact thing that God called them to do as well. So in the last 4 years, our company's done over nearly $700,000 in revenue. So we've done 6 figures and multiple 6 figures in revenue as well. And, it's allowed me to take my family on awesome vacations. My kids have passports, so they've been to go to see some amazing places throughout the world. My wife and I have been to go to see some awesome places throughout the world as well, which is really cool. It's allowed us to do some really nice and awesome things. as well. You know, have some nice and awesome things in our lives to do more than what we had as kids. Uh, mentor the youth here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I coach youth sports. I coach my sons' sports teams as well. So being able to do that, mentor a lot of youth as well, and give back, different things like that, and also being able to give more to the poor than ever in my life. It's one organization we support here out of Kenya. We've been able to donate from the proceeds and results from our business, you know, thousands of dollars to help them with food, water, shelter, medicine over there in Kenya as well. You know, and that's what it really is all about, being that conduit. And for his business things, I've been you know, able to speak on different stages in front of different business owners and entrepreneurs. Um, I've been interviewed for documentaries, events, podcasts, radio shows, masterminds. I've helped over 500 entrepreneurs create more success online in their business, and really driven to help others create an eternal legacy using our rapid success system. So we're all about helping people fulfill their purpose, you know, and I walk alongside you as your guide to help you do the very thing that God put you on this planet to do, to create more transformation and to help others create more impact with your products and services. And so it's not just about me. What I truly love and what I truly been able to do is help others just like you create massive success as well. And here's one of my clients here, Frederick Gines. He's a personal development coach. He came to me, only did like $9,000 in another program for a few years. I helped him earn over $205,000. And we did this in man, little over a year, very first time using my system. So he's done multiple six figures in his business. Ebony Vaughn is able to help her sales increase by 300%. She's out there in Baltimore, and she actually is a therapist, and she help married couples for us enhancing their marriage. And so been helping her to grow her business over about 300%. Shalonda Bell, she's a business strategist out of Louisiana. Been able to help her do over six figures in her business using our rapid success system as well. So we're just really awesome. And Anouk, she had recently retired from corporate America. I love her story because she didn't have years and years and years of experience, but the very first time she used my experience, you know, she was looking for someone to help her launch her transformation and leadership coaching business. She found me, became a client, and the very first time she used my system, she did over $10,000 in sales, and she's crushing it right now in her business still as well. And Fred Noble, 30 days after applying my system, his sales went up 500% as well. So this what I truly love is the results that my clients are getting as well. That means more to me than the results that we get in our company. So that's what's really freaking awesome. And there are many more I could share, but I want to get into the training right now. So for you to begin to get more eyeballs on your offer online, right? To begin to stand out from the crowd, right? Because most of us been caught up in a tug of war. Most of us been told to do a gazillion things to try to grow our business, right? I mean, and a lot of times we're doing stuff we don't really know why are we doing this. Like, I'm about to break it down. I'm about to break it down like a fraction for you right now. What about free is say that? I'm about to break it down like a fraction for you right now, because most people give you too much stuff to do and too much stuff to learn. Can you relate to that? I mean, let's be honest. How many right now are suffering from overwhelm, being overworked, being frustrated? Your business feels like a roller coaster. Sales are up and down. It's inconsistent, right? You feel like that maybe you're on a tug of war, right? Someone's telling you to do this. Someone's telling you to do that. You're doing all these different things, right? You feel you're going around and around and around in a circle, yet you don't have any tangible, consistent results to show for it. I mean, how many can relate to that, right? Right? So I'm going to break it down to you if you understand that the simplicity for you to build and scale your business online. And then there are only three keys. All right. I'm going to break it down for you so simple that a third grader can get this. So there are three keys for you to scale your business successfully online. All right. The first thing is that you must and need to have a great offer. Okay. You got to have a great offer. You know, we talked about that at the beginning. And most likely, if you're here, you probably got a great offer, right? You're good at what you can do. You probably got a great offer, but you got to have a great offer, right? You got to have that. Secondly, you need or must have a great funnel. Now, when I say funnel, I'm not talking about software with a bunch of website pages. A funnel, in my definition of a funnel, is basically it's your sales process. It's a method that you use to take a complete stranger to a buyer, right? So it's your sales process. It's your method. That's the whole when I say funnel. So you need to have a great method, a great process in order to take a complete stranger to a buyer. And if you're here, right, maybe you do. Maybe you're doing webinars right now. Maybe you're doing challenges right now, right? Or virtual events and workshops. Those are, my opinion, the absolute best ways to be able to, take a complete stranger to a buyer in the shortest amount of time, right? But you got to have this as well. A lot of folks don't. But you got to have a great funnel, a great sales process in order to take a complete stranger to a client or a customer, right? In the shortest, fastest amount of time. But here's the third key. And this is so simple, but most folks miss it because most folks are not successful right now. Most folks are not getting the results they want in their business right now. In fact, by 97% of all coaches, consultants, and course creators who are online growing their business are not getting the results they want. And it has to do with traffic. You got to be able to generate traffic because, see, having an offer is important, but it's on the back end. You can have the best offer on planet Earth, but if the right folks are not seeing it, it's not going to sell. You can have the greatest sales process on planet Earth, but the right people are not coming into your sales process, it doesn't even matter. And so the most important key, it goes back to the beginning. You got to have great traffic. When I talk about traffic, I'm not talking about what's going on Interstate 20, Interstate 35. Traffic from an online marketing standpoint is you got to have the right people right from the beginning who would be an ideal client for you. And if you find yourself attracting a lot of people to yourself, but yet not making the sales, that's a good indicator that you're not generating great traffic. And you don't have the right people, right? You don't have the right eyeballs in your process, on your offer. So this is what we're going to dive in and focus on because it's the most important key. It's the most important key because the others are important, but they're not as important because, as I mentioned before. So let's talk about this. How for you to generate great traffic? Well, listen, again, I keep stuff simple, guys. I'm not here to overcomplicate this process like so many folks online do today. Here's the deal. There are only two ways. How many? Two. Type that in the chat. There are only two ways, two, to get traffic, to generate the right potential clients or leads online. It's only two ways. All right. Free and paid. That's it. There is no third way, no fourth one, no fifth one, no sixth one. That's it. Free and paid. So let's break this down and to the very last compound. And let's look at free traffic first. We're going to look at both of these. We're going to dive into these, all right, in much more detail. So let's look at free traffic first. Okay. What are the pros of free traffic? Well, it's low to no cost financially. All right, meaning that, financial wise is low to no cost. There are different things you can do to generate organic traffic. Organic is free, all right, or free traffic online that are low to no cost. Okay, so that's a pro of it. Another pro would be it begins to build your warm market. Okay, so when you have like followers, subscribers, connections, friends, things of that nature. Every platform, every social media platform got a name, for the people, your followers, friends, connections, subscribers, things like that, right? But it begins to build out your warm market. See, there are three temperatures of traffic, and I'll teach this another time, but write it down really quick. There are three temperatures of traffic. Traffic, cold, warm, and hot. And I teach something called a sales scale, where all three temperatures of traffic are relevant, because what you got to understand is this: everyone that comes into your world, everyone comes into your space is either a cold, warm, or hot. And most folks, well, I'm kind of jumping ahead. Let me hold that thought. Remind me to teach on sales scale later. All right. It builds a warm market. Okay. So a warm market is people who follow you on social media, who connect to you on social media, who subscribe to you on social media. Also, it could be an email list, right? But it begins to build a warm market. That's a pro. Another pro, it can offer engagement opportunities, meaning that you can engage with your followers, people in your audience, your connections, right, on social media. So you can begin to have engagement in the DMs, things like that, right? So you can have an opportunity to engage with them. So when we look at free or organic traffic, these are the pros. But as there's always two sides to a coin, let's look at the other side. What are the cons to this? Well, the cons is it's time consuming. Listen, it is very, very, very time consuming to try to generate quality, organic, free traffic. And last I looked, God has only given us 24 hours in a day. He's not giving you more. And I imagine that you didn't start your business to work at 18, 19, 20 hours a day. So to get some traction, it takes a lot of time. And that's also when people say it's free, it's technically free financially, but it's not free with your time. And time is your most valuable asset. So it takes a lot of time to really get traction, to really get things rolling. Also, it's very long to see results. I mean, you can post a lot, but there are a lot of things that have a factor on you seeing the results that you want. Why? Well, think about this. How many people are online today? How many people are on social media today? I don't know all the users on Facebook, but I think it's 2 billion. I don't know all the users on LinkedIn, but I guess I would say it's probably close to 1 billion. I don't know all the users on Instagram, but a lot. YouTube, keep going. So everybody is using these same platforms and attempting to let their content stand out. But think about all the people who are using the 3 or 4 main platforms, 5 platforms, and trying to get their stuff to stand out. So you're competing against all that, quote unquote, noise. So it's very long to see results because of all the noise. It's just think about it. if you jump into a pot and the pot is full of people, there's not much room for much people to join in, but that's what people are doing every day. So it takes very long for you to filter through all that noise and to see tangible results. Also, it's inconsistent. Literally, we've done this. We recently did a 30 reels in 30-day challenge with some of my coaching clients. And I taught them a specific way how to do the reels. And when we did this 30 reels in 30-day challenge, the results they varied. I mean, there was no consistent results. You can go and look at your last 20 posts on social media. I guarantee you will not see anything consistent in those results. You will see something that may get 5,000 follow, 5,000 likes, and 5,000 comments and all that. Then you'll see another post that may get 5. Or you may see something else that you get a bunch of views on social media with your reels and your shorts and all that stuff, right? Then you post another one tomorrow, and it does less than 90% of those results. So it's inconsistent, right? It's not like something you can bank on. So the results of it are inconsistent. Another con is not scalable or predictable. Let me touch on scalable. See, the key to success is having a process that's scalable. Since time can be your greatest enemy or your greatest ally, and since God is not making no more time, no matter how much we pray and beg and ask him to do so, you got to make sure there's a process in place that can allow you to scale up without you having to use more time. Why? Because you don't have more time. So let me give you an example. We've done this. Say you post content 10 times a day, like a lot of folks are telling you to do, right? Well, say it takes you 90 days after posting a lot, after having about 1,000 DM conversations or whatever the case may be, and you land a client. And let's say down the next month, you say, you know what, I want to triple my revenue in my business now. Well, my question to you is, how do you scale that? If it took you, let's say, for example, say if it took you 150 posts, and it took you 500 to 600, 700 DMs, and you looked at your clock and literally you put in 17 hours, 18 hours a day because you're trying to stay relevant in the feed, right? Because if you check the feeds, you would notice that only the most recent stuff typically stays relevant. Very rarely will you see a post in your news feed that was posted 6 months ago. Go and check. You will not find a post in your news feed on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram that was posted 6 months ago, 9 months ago, a year ago. Why is that? Because only typically stuff you only typically see stuff posted in the last 7 to 14 days. 14 days typically max. Why? Because more people posted in there and they try to stay relevant and stuff get lost in the sauce. So let's go back to an example. How do you scale a business that you put in 17 hours a day, over 150 posts, and over 500 DM messages? And then you want to triple that the following month. How do you scale that? You can't. Why? Because you can't triple your time, right? So it's not a scalable method, and it's not predictable. You can't say, hey, I got one client this month. Now let me triple my output and predict I'm gonna get 3 clients the following month. You can't, because there's too many different variable factors, guys. So it's not scalable or predictable. And I don't think you got into your business to be a slave to it. If so, then that's a horrible business. Stick to the 9 to 5. At least you can work 8 hours and go home. And it's algorithm dependent. You ever heard of the Facebook slap? You ever heard of Penguin? Over the years, all these platforms have done things to reduce the reach or organic. I remember a couple years back, around 2016-ish, 2017, 2018. Yeah, right. Around that time period, you could create a Facebook business page and get 100,000 followers or likes on that page, and you would do a post on that page, and literally 99% of those people would see your post. That's not the case today. Facebook pages today, reach is basically nothing, right? Why? Because Facebook did a slap. Google did a slap. All these companies, social media companies that we rely on to grow our business organically for free, can change algorithms when they want. Why? Because it's their company. So it's too algorithm dependent. That's why you see folks today. Folks today are post on social media and they'll put 15 of their own comments of their own posts. Because why? They're trying to trick the algorithm. They hoping and fingers crossed that the algorithms are going to show their content to more people. But it's too algorithm dependent, and it changes all the time. There's nothing that's relevant today that was relevant 5 years ago when it comes to organic or free. Everything changes. Heck, I remember 10 years ago, everybody was telling you to do blogging and SEO. Well, where is that today? Who tells you to do that today? Nobody, because there's nothing consistent or reliable with free or organic. It's always changing. Why? Because the platforms are changing. So it's very difficult for you to build some consistency and reliability on. And end of the day, guys, you're risking your number one asset, which is your time. Your time is way more valuable than money. Time is your most precious asset that God is giving you. You got to sleep. You need to spend time with your family. You need to do some other things outside of working your business, right? So your time is limited. And many of us, we probably already live more than half our time on this planet. So there's only so much time that you got left. So the last thing you want to do is spend it trying to stay relevant in the feed by posting 10 times a day and doing all other things, right? So as you see, there are a lot more cons to relying on free and organic traffic than there are pros. Now, and A lot of times it is fingers crossed marketing. You post and you hope a certain amount of people will see it. But you have nothing, you can't say with any kind of certainty that I know this is going to work. So especially now, I'm not talking about people already got 1 million followers. I'm not talking people already got, 1 million subscribers. No, I'm talking about the 99% of people who haven't even done 6 figures in their business yet. The 99%, the 90% of people haven't done multiple 6 figures yet, right? So you don't have all those followers as the guru, so you're not going to get that. And trust me, ask them how long it took for them to get that. They'll tell you 3, 4, 5, 10 years. This ain't something that just comes like that. So a lot of times it is fingers crossed and hoping and wishing and praying marketing. And you can't build a business of hoping and wishing and praying. This making sense? Let me know this making sense. Let me know this making sense. But let's keep going. Because you're in business. You need business when? When do you want more clients and customers? Do you want them now? Of course. If you don't have to wait 6 months, you don't have to wait 9 months, then don't, right? So let's talk about the other side. Let's look at paid traffic. So let's look at the pros and the cons of paid traffic. Well, I should have started with the cons, but let's start with the pros. Same thing we did with free. Well, one of the pros of paid traffic is that you can get instant results, meaning that literally you could be a couple hours from now, you could be in front of your ideal audience. And you can get results back quickly, right? So what could take typically 3 years or something, maybe of testing organic or free, you can get instant. So you get instant results. You know instantly if what you got is working or not. So you get instant results, instant data. It's scalable. Well, the same example I shared with you earlier about taking 3 months to close one deal, relying on maybe free and organic. And you had to do a lot of posting, a lot of DMing, a lot of grinding and hustling and all that kind of stuff, right? Well, with paid, say you run a campaign, and your first month you get 1 new client. I'm being all right. And let's say you invested $500 in paid, and you got a client. Well, the next one you will say, you know what? Now I want to triple that. Well, based off the logic and the numbers, if you invested 500 and it yielded you a client, now you're like, well, let me invest 1,500, right? Meaning that you have data, real world data, that you can base off your numbers. You're not just throwing something on the wall hoping it stick. So it's scalable. So you can scale your business incrementing, so in increments. So it's a very scalable process. It's a very predictable process. It's very predictable. You know that you can run your paid campaigns and certain amount of people will see it. A certain amount of people are going to click. A certain amount of people will convert to a lead, right? Once you have everything dialed in, it can become predictable for you and your business where okay, this is how I can exponentially take my business to another level. So it becomes predictable because of the real world numbers. You don't allow emotion to dictate your decisions. You allow the numbers that you're getting back dictate your decisions. It allows you to use specific targeting. Unlike organic and free, your stuff will show to everybody, right? And you can hashtag it all day long, yet it's going to show to whoever, right? Well, unlike paid, you can specifically go in there and choose. So, right? So if I'm a business owner, if I'm a business coach, I want small business owners, but with paid, I can go in there and select, only show this to small business owners, right? So it's very specific and dialed in. I say it's like, think of a billboard ad. Now, billboard to me is more like free and organic because you be driving down the street, there's a big billboard out there, right? But guess who sees that billboard? Every car driving down that street, and every car driving down that street is not your ideal audience. It's not someone you want to target. So they're hoping that the right person, if it may be 1 out of every 500 cars you drive by, fits their ideal audience with a billboard. That's kind of like organic and free. because you have no control who sees it. Here, you have specific targeting, knowing that only the ones who you want to target is going to see it. So you're not wasting a lot of money showing it to the wrong people. Like I'm saying, you have control. As I was just saying. You can factor in when you turn it on, when you turn it off, who sees it, who does not see it. I don't have any control who sees my stuff when I post a video on YouTube. I have no control who sees my reels and shorts, and I can hashtag it and you know, and in my messaging, speak to my audience. I still have no control over that. Right? So paid allows you to control a lot more factors when your business is consistent. You know that, hey, if I invest $100 in ads, I'm gonna get these many impressions how many people, you know, it's gonna show in front of. I'm gonna put in this audience, and I can turn it on, I can turn it off at my leisure. So it's like turning a faucet on and off. It's consistent. All right, and it's reliable. Now let's look at some cons, because there are cons to both. What are cons to pay? Well, it requires a financial investment. Okay. Now, some folks may see this as a con, but yeah, you know, you're not going to get paid traffic for free. So it requires a financial investment to invest in the paid ads. There are ways you can leverage it, where literally you can make money before you even got to make a payment. But that's something else I'll talk about on another time. Something I teach my clients. But yeah, it requires a financial investment, all right, to do it. Okay, and it's a steep learning curve. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not gonna buy some little cheap courses from Udemy for $100, or some little $7 course, or $50 course, or $200 course, and all of a sudden become a ad guru. This is not gonna happen. It's a steep learning curve, and a lot of folks don't understand that. You know, they go watch a bunch of free YouTube videos. They go, oh, I'm gonna go do ads now, and it doesn't work out. And they're panicking because it's a steep learning curve. It has to be. This is something that you get really good and great at over time. So it's a steep learning curve to be really good and make paid ads profitable for you. But other than that, you got to understand this. Paid ads simply multiplies money. That's all it does. Paid ads simply multiplies money. If you gave me $1, and every time you gave me $1, I gave you $2 back, how many times would you do that? Over and over and over, right? Well, when paid ads are done right, when they're done right, I gotta qualify that. When they're done right, just because you do paid ads don't mean it's gonna work for you. But when paid ads are done right, the whole concept is to multiply money. So that's the whole concept. If you can grasp that concept, you will see that it's nothing to be afraid of. Paid ads simply multiplies money. So you give it $1 in hopes of getting two or more back. Okay, that's all the concept of it is. So those are the pros and cons of paid traffic. So in a nutshell, like I said, it's like turning a faucet on and off. It's like, literally, you can turn it on, you turn it off. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. You can turn it on, you turn it off. And so it's a much more consistent, predictable, scalable way to do it. And it's guaranteed to put you in front of the right people. So with that being said, the only two great places, to run paid traffic today, to run paid ads today. The two best. And now, there are a lot of places you can run paid ads. But if you're a coach, a consultant, a course creator, right, an expert who has an online business, well, if you're like one of those, the two best places to run paid advertising to generate targeted traffic is Facebook and Instagram, without a shadow of a doubt. And I've done them all. I run ads on all the platforms. Facebook and Instagram, without a shadow of a doubt, are the best two places to run paid ads. And it's easy to do with your phone. Literally, you can hop on your phone. You don't have to hire some video production crew and pay somebody $25,000 to do a video. I've done them in my living room. I've done them in my car. I've done them on the beach. Literally, you can do this easy peasy, lemon squeezy with your phone. Today's phones today are amazing. You don't have to hire someone and pay somebody $25,000 to do a video or an ad for you. So you can do it right from your phone. And truthfully, people like that even more than from some polished, super corporate looking video because they see you as someone more real. You using your phone, they see, oh, this someone I think is more relatable. Then someone got this fancy video production and all these different graphics and lights and all that stuff. Most folks don't care about all that stuff. They think you can't relate to them. So literally, a lot of my best ads have come from me on my phone, talking, right there on my phone, face the camera, and even sometimes not even using the microphone. Now, it depends, but right. But the point is that it's so easy. Let me share some examples with you. Say you are a weight loss fitness coach, and your audience are women over 40 who are looking to lose weight. Well, I can go inside of Facebook. Now, Facebook also owns Instagram, by the way. So I can go inside this, and I say, hey, show me women over 40 in the USA looking to lose weight. And bam, I'm in front of 1.9, 2.2 million people. My goodness. Who are your ideal audience? This is not just general people. These folks are your ideal. Now, think about it. You don't need to sell all them people. If you sold just 0.1% of those people, not even 1%, 0.1% of those people, you got a multiple 6-7 figure plus business, right? 8-figure plus business. And that's just a small segment of people. Here's another example. Say that you're a financial consultant, right? And you're looking for early retirees, okay? Well, guess what? I can go inside the system and say, put me in front of people who are looking to retire, who are looking for what I offer. And guess what? I'm in front of 1.4 to 1.6 million people who are looking to retire and looking for a financial planner, looking for a financial consultant. This is your ideal audience, guys. 1.5 million people who fits that small demographic. And these people from that's a small segment of people. Imagine you just sold us 0.1% of that. Here's another example. So you're a business coach. And of course, you coach small business owners, right? You're not trying to coach big old corporate companies, the small business owners. You can go inside the system and say, hey, I'm looking for small business owners. And it's going to say, awesome, 4.4 to 5.1 million people just in America. I'm not talking about other countries, just in America fits who you're looking for. Now, you telling me if you're in front of your ideal people that you can make a couple sales or two a month, right? In front of your ideal people. This is the power of this, guys. That literally you're right in front of your people right now who are looking for what you have to offer. Here's the testimony. Here's Angela. Angela, one of our students, the very first time she got started, her very first campaign, she said, wow, while I was volunteering at church this morning, I got 54 leads and 3 enrollments today, thanks to Christopher Harold. Woohoo, woohoo. So she got 3 new clients in one single day. Very first time running her paid ads. Here's Mike Gonzalez. Mike Gonzalez is crushing it now in his business. He's earned over $30,000 in counting, and his pipeline has never been more full. And in fact, he's one of some people who had to turn his campaigns off because his pipeline was too full that his infrastructure wasn't set up enough to handle all the influx of potential business. Freddie Guine says, Chris helped me understand that paid traffic simply multiplies money. I implemented his system immediately and have made 8 sales already. Guys, paid traffic simply multiplies money. Fred Noble, client sales went up 500% in 30 days. He said, I was able to enroll 5 new clients to my music school in August. In the month of September, my sales went up 500% from the previous month. Trust me and join today. Thank you, Chris. 500% increase in 30 days. Deshaun said, my business tripled. This is one of the best investments I made for myself and my business. So his business tripled. And his business was doing so good, he had also had to turn down the marketing, turn off the marketing because there was too many clients. Then I had an infrastructure set up to handle that influx a bit. That's a good problem to have, right? How many of us want that problem? Say, Chris, I got to turn the ads off. I got to turn the campaigns off because I'll have infrastructure to handle all this. That's a good problem to have, right? Here's another client. First campaign. He invested $2,543. That generated $20,165. Frederick invested $2,543 in only 29 days. He turned it into $20,165. That's nearly a 10-to-1 return on ad spend. Let me share something with you. I don't use this word lightly, but you are considered a quote unquote God online in the digital marketing, online advertising space. If you can help someone get a 3-to-1 return, they see you as a God. They see you walking on water. That's not me being sacrilegious to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm just saying that's the mentality. A 3-to-1 return, they're like, oh my goodness, you're just heaven sent. He got nearly a 10-to-1 return. How many else want mine giving the system $1 and getting $10 back? How many times would you do that? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Neil Marty lives in Switzerland. Very first time she used this, he got 2 new sales. Ebony Vaughn, her sales increased by 300%. And she was able to sell multiple things. She would sell her consulting services and more of her books because I gave her my book funnel as well. 300% increase in sales. Sonia Bell, like I said, she got over $100,000 earned. Very first time she launched the campaign, she got 4 new clients instantly. And also, she had a $500 product. I changed to a $6,000 offer. Now she's crushing it, doing 6 figures plus in her business. And Anook, like she did over 10 grand very first time in her business. And take this out. We only invested like $1,500 in ads. So you do the math. That's another 9.31 return on ad spend. If you gave me $1, I gave you $9 back. How many times would you do that? That's what I'm trying to say here, guys. Jeff Williams, he's earned over $5,500 in a short amount of time. He said, hey, Chris, I got a couple boards that's going to be closing here in the next couple of weeks. Nurse Dante, done over $15,000 in counting so far in revenue in her business. And she only invested about $700 in ads. Pretty good ROI. So here's a $1 million question. Which should you do? Which option should you do? Well, let me ask you another question. Well, let me give you an answer. It's a concept I teach called the 111 formula. I want you to understand this. And how does the 111 formula work? It works like this. If you want true success, this is how you need to build your business. You need one offer. A lot of folks make the mistake trying to sell multiple offers. Focus on one offer. Until you hit 7 figures, focus on one offer. Or until you at least hit multiple 6 figures, it may be 6 figures. But the bottom line is focus on one offer. Have one sales process. One sales process. And one traffic source. The simpler you make your business, the faster you receive the results you want. I teach all my clients this 111 formula. One offer, one sales process, one traffic source to get good at that. So, which of these will give you the fastest result? Because it's not a law. How fast do you want to make sales? Is it a law that says, you know what? I can't make sales until 9 months from now. I can't close someone until 9 months from now. I can't help somebody until 9 months from now. I can't give somebody a transformation with my products and services until 9 months from now, or a year from now, or 2 years from now, or 3 years from now. until I have, 100,000 followers on social media. No, there's no law against how fast you want to make sales. If you can help somebody right now and you can give them a transformation right now, my friend, you can do it right now. So which of these gives you the fastest result to hit the goals that you desire and the goals that your clients desire, or potential clients desire? Of course, it's paid. So here's my advice. You don't have to listen to me. I've only been able to help a lot of people get a lot of great success and help people do six figures and multiple six figures. So, but my advice is to do paid first and supplement it with free. We do both, but we supplement it with free. Okay? But focus should be on paid first, and you supplement it with free, because free can't pay off over time. It just takes time. All right? So might as well start today, but supplement it, but do paid first. But I gotta be 100 with you. Don't go off and be like, all right, I'm finna do my paid traffic now. Then you be sending me some email 2 weeks from now telling me that you done lost the house, you done lost your shirt, you done lost the cat, the dog. No, here's a warning. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you right now. If you do not know what you're doing, you will lose money. The people that complain about paid traffic, paid ads don't work are the ones who don't know what the heck they're doing. Because think about this. One of my mentors said this. He said, every real business does paid ads. If paid ads don't work, why does Sprite, Mercedes-Benz, why do all the top companies in the world today still do paid ads? Like, what do paid ads, Chris? You ever watch television? You watching a show on television? And what interrupts that show? It's called a commercial. What is a commercial? A paid advertisement. And these companies got brands that have been around over 100 years, yet they still do it. Why? Because it works. So paid ads work. It may not have worked for you, but paid ads work. So if you don't know what you're doing, you will lose money, lots of it. And it's like this brother here on this picture, you might lose your shirt. You could lose your shirt. And that might be something like this brother here, he needs to put a shirt on, right? So I have to be honest with you. If you don't know what you're doing, you will lose money. And that'll be a bad thing to happen. So check this out. I've been doing Facebook ads since 2013. So that's a lot of years. I don't want to date myself, but I've personally been doing Facebook ads since 2013. And I've done them in various industries. I've done it for myself. I've done it for tons of other clients in various industries. So, and every one of those client success stories that I share with you, I did all their Facebook ads. I did it all. I did them all. And, I'm not trying to say I'm the reason why they got the results, but I think I know what the heck I'm doing. So, to save you tons of time and years and money trying to do this yourself, I want you to focus on what you're great at. That's your coaching. I want you to focus on what you're great at. That's your consulting. I want you to focus on what you're great at. That's serving your clients at the highest level. I want you to stay in your lane and let me be able to walk alongside you in my lane to help you create the results that you desire. So I will do it for you. I will do it for you. Now, I will create your Facebook ad campaigns for you. And check this out. I will even pay the ad budget too. Now, who does that? I will create your Facebook ad campaigns for you and even pay the ad budget too. How? Right? Great question. I'm testing out a new offer right now. And I will select only 5 people to do this with. Okay? I will select only 5 people to do this with. And of course, there is an investment required. However, it includes the ad budget so you can focus on what you do best. And I'll do what I do best. All right? So, if you would like to be one of the 5 selected, there should be a link in the comments, in the chat right now, wherever you're watching this at. We should have put a link there. Click that link. It's going to have you go and complete an application. Okay? Complete that application on their form. Once you do, if your application is approved, you will be giving a link to book on my calendar to book a quick call with me to go over everything. All right. And so that will be, I can answer any question you have. I go over everything that everything is going to work, but your application got to get approved first. So, so then you will book a quick one-on-one call with me. And on that call, if you're a good fit, then we'll move forward. All right. But here's the deal. What this is and what I do and what I'm offering you right now, this opportunity has a much bigger purpose. I need you to get this. We're not doing this to make you some money. Okay? I am not offering you this opportunity to make you some money. If you're selected and enroll in the system, know that you're just not going to be using Facebook ads to grow your business. You're going to be learning how to attract the right people, those you can truly serve into your business. Also, understand that I help and teach clients how to not just fill your funnels, challenges, webinars, or events, but to offer solutions that truly transform lives, ensuring that your business serves a greater purpose than just generating revenue. There's a much bigger purpose behind this.
Okay, I found this on the web for your business.
Through clear, actionable steps, the Rapid Success System allows entrepreneurs like you to use our knowledge. Oh, stop. Use our knowledge and skills. Let me start over. Through clear, actionable steps, the Rapid Success System allows entrepreneurs to use their knowledge and skills to serve others, creating a ripple effect of impact and transformation. So this has a much bigger purpose. And you have a purpose-driven business, and this resonated with you, let me walk alongside of you together to help you create much more purpose and impact in your life and business. So click the link. Wherever you see a link, should be a link that says schedule your call, book a call. If you don't see a link, send me a DM, okay? If you do not see a link in the comments chat right now, send me a personal DM and say RSS. That stands for Rapid Success System. Inbox me with three letters, RSS. And I personally will send you the link when I'm done with this training. All right. If you do see the link, click that link, submit your application to join. Like I said, to learn how we can fill your funnels, webinars, challenges, or events with ideal clients who align with your mission, build a business that reflects your values, and serve others with integrity and purpose. So click that link. If you got any questions, type them in the chat right now or DM me questions. But I would say reserve your questions for the call. So click that link now. And not that long ago, a couple of months ago, I was doing a coaching session with one of our clients. And just out the blue, he said, Chris, thank you. And I was like, okay, you're welcome. He said, no, Chris. He said, I want to tell you, thank you. I said, okay, you're welcome. He said, no, you don't understand. He said, man, listen. He said, there are people now in my life that a couple of months ago had no idea that I even existed. He said, now these folks, he said, I've developed a bond with these folks. I've cried with some of these folks. I prayed with some of these folks. And he said, it's all because of you. He said, you showed up in my life through an ad. I attended your 5-day challenge. I joined your program. You set me up with everything. And he said, it's because of you. He said, so seriously, man, thank you. He said, you don't know the impact you made on my life and let alone my clients' lives who don't even know you. He said, thank you. And after that, I was like, wow, this is bigger than just me. This is bigger than just making money. There are folks right now who are looking for you. They're looking for your offer. They need your offer, but they can't find you. And you're robbing these people right now of solving their problems, and you're robbing your family of the blessings that you could be giving them. Let's fix that right now. If you're serious about growing a powerful, purpose-driven, impactful, transformative business, let's do this. We'll walk alongside you and get you out where you need to be. So if any of this resonated with you, let me know. I'd love to know what you find most valuable about this training. But again, before I let you go, click that link, follow the steps, my friend, and let's create the impact that God put you on this planet to do. I'm going to do my part, do your part, and let's walk this thing together. So God bless you. Love you guys. Again, if you don't see the link, inbox me, RSS, and I'll get it over to you. God bless you guys. Until next time, put God first in all that you do, and you too shall succeed. Peace and God.